All right, so today we're going to do a video that is the introduction to a series of videos I'm going to do about our recent trip to Cuba. Some of you may have noticed I haven't been online for a week or so, and that's because we were traveling. We were in Havana and Veradero, and so I've got a number of videos to go through. I'll do one long one, but for those that just want to see separate parts, I'll do separate videos too. So, before we begin, we'll do our traditional watch check. This is the Seiko Ananta, one of my favorite watches. It has the spring drive movement. And dirty chair there from the dogs, but this is the blackjack pair of alligator belly boots. So, as I mentioned in the title, I'm going to smoke and review during this intro video what I believe is the best cigar you can get in Cuba. Going along with that is some of the best coffee. Monte Cristo, our driver, turned us on to this, so we're looking forward to having some of that too. But let's take a look inside the Euro Cave. And of all these different brands, the Romeo, the Trinidads, Partagas, Upman, even the Cohiba and the Bahique, San Cristobal, what I'm going to turn to, what I believe is the best cigar that I found for sale in Cuba, is this house blend from the Comodoro Hotel. A lady who goes by the name Margarita makes these, and they are just phenomenal. So I'm going to go through that and touch base on a little bit about what you have in store with the upcoming videos. So as I mentioned, here is just a phenomenal cigar. You can see the wrapper through the backlight there. It's got a kind of a pigtail on the top, but this is a place, and you can find it in a later video when I review cigar shops, but a place by the beach in Havana called the Comodoro Hotel. There are some other videos on YouTube about this, and I went and checked it out. I'd never had the house cigars there before. I'd never been there, but I watched some of the other videos. It helped me along, and I got there, and I want to tell you, these are some of the best cigars I've had anywhere. And it's the best cigar that I found that I can trust to buy in Cuba. Sort of a version of the 3-puff test, but it worked. Plenty of smoke, perfect draw. Incredible taste. It's got, it's hard to explain. It's got that super creaminess, the sandiness, the saltiness that you get in the Cubans. The draw is impeccable. I believe it's a 59 ring gauge. With Toro size. Phenomenal cigar. Honestly, I'm not sure that I've smoked a better cigar. Obviously, Nicaraguans and different types, Padrones, Davidoffs, they have their different unique flavor, and so do Cubans. But as far as a Cuban cigar, this is it. So, in these videos, what I'm going to do is go through a number of things about our trip to Cuba. And again, I'll have one long video and several shorter ones, but I'm going to do everything from the flight out. Some people question about how do you fly out? What about customs, getting through there? We've got some short snippets of that, and I'll talk about it. our experience with the Airbnbs, which are just phenomenal. I highly recommend it. I've met so many great people in Cuba at Airbnbs. The Cuban people there, great to interact with. Airbnbs are phenomenal value for what you get. Transportation, getting around in Cuba. You know, the need to have sort of a guide, or at least somebody who can get you, get you to point A to point B. Renting a car is not really a good option in Cuba. So the taxi system, but having somebody you trust is good. So I'll talk about that. Of course, cigar shops, going to do a lot of reviews. We went to several different cigar shops in Cuba, and I'll tell you where those are and what my thoughts were. Some of the sites to see, Hotel Nacional, a number of different places, shopping centers, markets. We're going to talk about those. Restaurants, I'll do a review because Cuba has just phenomenal food, especially if you like seafood. We ate lobster, I think, every day, sometimes twice a day. And I'll talk about some of the different restaurants, where you can find them, what the prices are, and show you some pictures of our food in those videos. Donuts, you can find really unique donuts in Cuba. Some of the travel spots, Fusterland. Famous artist Fuster is there, and I'll give some videos of that. We went to see that, check that out. And then we went to Veradero. And Veradero, I think, currently is ranked the #2 beach in the world on TripAdvisor. At least that's what another video, when I was looking it up, said. And just a gorgeous beach. And again, staying in an Airbnb, some of the hosts, some of the things to do in Veradero. Of all things, the Beatles. There's a Beatles bar there with great music. And I'll show some clips of that. And of course, the cigars themselves. I'll do several reviews of different Cuban cigars like I am this one. And that'll wrap it up. Of all the cigars I'm going to review, I'm going to tell you probably, I don't know, I mean, I may go through some I haven't smoked yet, so maybe there'll be a better one, but this one here from, again, Hotel Comodoro. It's very close to a popular hotel, Malia Habana. But this cigar is just the epitome of smooth, tasteful, effortless draw, perfect size. I mean, maybe it's a tad bit big. 59 is a big ring gauge, but they have smaller ones. They have a selection of house cigars there, and then they have the traditional Cuban cigars you can get too. But between this one and one that has a darker wrapper, and I'll review that in my video about Hotel Comodoro, that one had the most unique flavor. So it's hard to say which one. I was actually kind of craving that cigar. We went back there. It was so good after I bought some there, and it just, they're fantastic. I don't know what to say other than I think I was missing out when I went before by not going there and getting these cigars. And you go in there, and again, her name's Margarita. She's rolling them right there. They're good price. They're not cheap. They're between 15 and 20 bucks US dollar, but for a great cigar, that's a good price. So, all right. Well, I hope you check out the videos of my trip. We'll be releasing those kind of over the next several days. Video here or there, because I've got a lot of them, and I think you'll enjoy them. It was a fantastic trip, and now we're back in Ohio. It's coming up on Christmas time. It's basically 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 0 Celsius. And we were every day in the 80s in in Cuba, 80s Fahrenheit, and sunshine every day. Didn't see a drop of rain until we came back. We landed in rain. So, welcome to the Midwest. But anyway, so I hope you enjoy it. Oh, Waddy came out. Hi, Waddy. So the puppies, want to say hello. There's Waddy. Oh, he's being shy. He missed us. He was quite happy that we were back. Daisy's there, Daisy. And Liza. Liza's hiding her head. She says, I don't like to smoke. Oh, maybe she'll pull it up. And of course, we got Jenny way over there. So, see you soon.